There was a neighbor at my old house that lived down the street, and I used to walk by and talk to her, and maybe she was in her 90s. And I used to, as I did with anybody I would see who was an elder, I would always ask them, what advice do you have for me? And she just looked at me and said, honey, have fun. Just have fun. Okay. I think the best advice is just to enjoy every moment, appreciate it. Even the moments that aren't so easy, appreciate that it's there. Because I was on the road a lot the year before last year, so 2006. I was gone a lot, away from my daughter, and then she'd come out on the road with me. So 2007, I really wanted to be home and work in my studio, but also be with my daughter and take her to school every day and make her lunch and dinner and everything. So I fit in times, little pieces of time when she was in school. I'd have my 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, a little place where I could work on my music, and then at night, if I had the energy, I'd go into my studio, which is a guest house that's separate from our house. It's a beautiful space. So I took over that guest house and started recording my CD, but I really decided to take a long time. I wasn't going to rush it because I wanted to just be relaxed and enjoy. My song, Lo Casa Mastasu Kino Bavantu, has really inspired me. It's one of these that it got put on, and I just got so excited that I had to sneeze. I got so excited about it, and I just would love, I have this vision to do a video for that song. People say that it sounds kind of Brazilian because it's in 5. It's like so it's got this great rhythm to it, very very much world music. And I'd love to do the video. I want to do all my videos that can benefit some kind of cause. So I would tie in, kind of be like documentary, but also my video, where I would go to another place, like it might be the farmers in Peru or something that need help, or people that are suffering from some disaster, where I could go and do my video, and in that place and kind of bring awareness to it, to a situation, so people can help. And at the end of a video, put a website for more information to help. The thing I most recently said no to was a plastic bag at Whole Foods this morning. I said, no, I can carry it. I always insist on, if I forget, like my bag that I bring, so I don't have to use plastic, I insist on carrying it. And they always look at me like, you're going to carry all this stuff? So I was stuffing my pockets with all my Whole Foods stuff to get back to my hotel. And I made it with like my sushi and my soup, my pocket full of green tea. Being a dancer and always moving my body a lot, and even the clothes that I like to wear, studying belly dance, studying all kinds of forms of dance. When I first started doing world music and going out and performing with my band, I kind of had to find myself in that respect of incorporating my own sensuality in the music, and let myself just kind of let go and don't be witnessing myself so much, trying to choreograph myself what I should do and how I should move, and just let it just come from a place inside, as if I was alone dancing in my room. Now when I play with my band and I move, it's just completely inspired, and I'm not thinking about how people are looking at me, and does my stomach look good, and how are these new belly dancing moves? Does everyone like them? And all the stuff that I had to go through for years, coming from being with Madonna on stage, and just being out there and wanting everyone to love me, and going through that whole trip, and then really finding myself and just being able to be on stage. Yeah, Chakrasana is always challenging, and it's always interesting to check in. Sometimes people, a lot of teachers give you the option where you could just do, a bridge and not go into the full wheel. And I always go for it, because it's a really good, to see where I'm at. And I always flash back to when I was young. I was a gymnast, and I was so, maybe around 10, 12 years old, I was so flexible, and I used to do that all day long. Just doing back bends and stretching while I was watching TV all the time. And I always kind of flash back to that I want to keep my body, really flexible. And it's interesting, a lot of stuff comes up in that.